I knew that I needed to find a religious home for myself and my kids. My dad is a Lutheran minister, but I knew I did not want to be a Christian. I did not want to be a Lutheran. There were aspects of that didn't do it for me. And so I started doing a little church shopping. And I kind of knew that Unitarian Universalism existed because my brother and sister-in-law got married in a UU church in Baltimore. And I was opening the book with the 7 principles, and I was like, God, I do not have to invent my own religion after all. Here it is. We all were working towards marriage equality. After that, finally it passed in Maryland, right? And all of us were like, this is a big deal. We need to do something about this at our congregation. And you know, a few of us are party people, and so we got together and we started planning what is now known as the Big Fat LGBT UU Wedding. And each of us had our little moment with our families around us and lots of friends from the community. We said the vows that we had written or chosen. We got married in our own way, but together. And then we had this massive party.
I want to say that I love being here because I love the community, both the other staff members who made me feel like we're in a family just right away. It felt like I'd known them forever. And I can say the same about the congregation itself. Everybody is so warm and inviting, and it's just a really fun place to be. When my friends ask why I live in Baltimore but I commute down to Bethesda, and it's just because this place really fills a hole in my life that I was looking for when I applied to work here.
My wife and I had been interested in providing food and working around food for at-risk families or families that need food for years. But it really wasn't until we were here one Sunday and we heard Reverend Karin provide a sermon and talking about how easy it was to deliver food to kids by dropping off food on Fridays at any school. And I was already working with some schools in Southeast for my day job, and so we decided we'd start with just, like 5 bags a week. What River Road provided was refrigeration and space to store food, and so now our impact is up on about 250 families per week that receive food and meals from the work that we do. I love the feeling that I get when I come here. I love the space. It feels, being on the board, it has transformed my feeling toward the congregation. So I feel much more of a part of it as opposed to somebody who just shows up on Sundays and takes off. And obviously to be well fed in our work with that has as well. I think that we had a food packing event last spring, and it was great. We had music, and we had Reverend Nancy and Reverend Karin there, and we had all these kids running around. We had all these people participating, and it was just a ton of fun to get together and pack food and listen to music.